Hey guys, I have just found Besiege, and I've been playing for about 2 hours now, and I've got to tell you, I have had a lot of fun already. This thing is really amazing. I mean, I have made a catapult. Hey guys, hold these for a sec. I've made a trebuchet. We have the wind-up and the pitch. I've made a battering ram. Take that! Take that! And that! And that! And that! And that! Like that! All take all that! All that! And I've made a thing I don't even really know how to describe what it is. What it's like, just death by spring. I wonder if they have any idea what's coming to them. My guess would be not. But really, the thing that has me most excited right now is I actually managed to make a little flying craft. Like, when you first start sticking those flying bits on there, you think, no way this stuff's ever going to work. You're never going to make anything that actually flies. It's like, I somehow did it. I made something that actually flies and is controllable in the air, and I'm really proud of it. Of course, I've just been playing in sandbox, and here we have this thing here. Yeah, I've just been playing in sandbox. I haven't done any of the actual challenge levels yet, so we do have a small area to fly around. At least it feels small when you're trying to fly. But this is the thing. So we're really just using these corkscrew propeller things and the wing things, and a couple of the twisting blocks. The twisting blocks that they call the steering blocks. What is it they call them? Yeah, the steering things that control the arrow keys. So we got the propellers pulling us forward. These ones we got more weight in the back and more propeller things in the front, which means the thing when we activate these propellers, it kind of picks the nose up. So this picks the nose up, this pulls it forward, so it kind of drags it along at an angle, which means we then get some air underneath the wings, and then it kind of flies along like that. So if you don't hit these, the nose will like dip down a bit. Then you tap them again to kind of keep yourself up. So you kind of keep yourself level by tapping these guys. And I found out that there is you can key map them to different keys. So you can kind of I just have the front screws, the flying spirals to the P key, and the top ones to the O key. So I can have these just being held down all the time, giving us our forward thrust, and I can just intermittently tap the screws that pick up the nose. And using the arrow keys, we can twist our wings left and right, so that'll cause us to bank left or right. And if we're banking to the left and we're pulling up with our nose by using the screws, that'll actually make us turn left. And then we can pitch the wings back, straighten ourselves out, so we can actually fly this thing around in a pretty, relatively controlled manner, considering how simple the systems we have to work with are. But it's actually really surprised the fact that it gets something to work this quickly. I'm really, really stoked. So yeah, let's just we have to fly this thing from the camera being a lot farther back, because it's really hard to kind of control, like, to see where you're going while you're controlling this thing. I don't know if there's going to be added camera functionality in the future where you can have a camera that kind of like follows you around as you do stuff, instead of just being a fixed position. Because I kind of need all of my fingers to operate the thing. I can't then control the camera with the mouse as well. Maybe I can figure that out in the future. But yeah, this thing flies. Let's give it a go. And we're off into the air above the things, not hitting it. Yes, we're good. Past the windmill. All right, nice banking turn to the left, and around we go. Trying to not hit the invisible walls where we don't know where they are. This is the only map I've played so far. I haven't actually done any of the challenge levels. I've only done the sandbox. So I don't know if some of the maps are maybe bigger than this one. But right now, this is kind of all I have to fly around in. So it's a little tricky to try to stay in the invisible box. But we can do it. Apparently a sheep just landed on a mine. That was interesting. Nope, back this way, up. Yes! Gotta look out for that gravity thing, whatever that is. Yeah, here we go. We're flying. So we got constant thrust forward by a couple of forward-facing propellers, and we're just kind of occasionally tapping the propellers that kind of face up. They're the upward screws. They pull the nose up, And if we're kind of banking sideways, they pull us around the bank. If we're just going straight, they just kind of pull us up a bit. And we can turn our wings to adjust our bank levels. So we turn a bit to the right a bit, then straighten out. Then we can turn to the left, straighten out. It is pretty challenging to control when we're kind of going toward the camera, but we can, yeah, we can fly pretty good. We can fly this thing almost as long as we want, assuming we don't screw up, which is really easy. But there we go. Proof that you can make something that flies really good. Oh! Whoa! And I overcompensated to my death. Well, yeah, so you can fly stuff, at all. I mean, it's possible to make things that fly in control. They're hard. I mean, this one's hard. I've only been playing for a couple hours, but yeah. Only good things to come. I'm sure I'm going to be playing this a lot more. So yeah, that's what I managed to do in my first couple hours of play. I'm really excited about this. This game basically just came out on, like, as an alpha, I guess, and you can find this here, and I highly recommend you guys go find it and try this out and like support this developer, because even this .01 version of this thing is still worth way more than like the $7 they're asking for it right now. You should. If this was the final product, I would pay that much for it, and it's not even done. So this is going to be amazing.